President is threatening Russia with more tariffs, up to 100%, if the Kremlin can't reach a peace deal with Ukraine. Erica Brown reports on the president's growing frustration with Russia's President Putin.
During a meeting with NATO's Secretary General on Monday, President Trump announced a new deal with European allies to provide Ukraine with more weapons to protect itself against Russia.
I think this is a chance at getting peace.
The weapons will include Patriot missiles for Ukraine to defend itself against repeated Russian aerial bombardments.
This is a very big deal we've made. This is billions of dollars worth of military equipment is going to be purchased from the United States, going to NATO, etc. And that's going to be quickly distributed to the battlefield.
In a video address to Ukrainians Monday evening, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky thanked the U.S. and the European nations that are financing the weapons transfer. In addition to sending more weapons to Ukraine, the president is threatening Russia with severe tariffs if a peace deal to end the war is not reached within 50 days. And the White House is working with congressional leaders on a bill to increase sanctions against Russia. The bill, which has bipartisan support in both the House and the Senate, would impose sanctions on countries that purchase oil from Russia, including Brazil, China, and India, which could face a 500% tariff on goods imported to the U.S. Also Monday, the Supreme Court ruled that the Trump administration can resume its efforts to dismantle the Department of Education for now. The High Court's 6-3 decision clears the way for the administration's mass layoffs within the department. The White House is seeking to eliminate roughly a third of the Department of Education's workforce. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.